Hey guys, what's going on? This is DJ Echo of Echo Entertainment, and you are in the element with
Faraoni of IS Threads.
We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome back. Again, this is DJ Echo of Echo Entertainment, and I am so excited to be next to this beautiful young woman right here. This is actually our first fashion edition of the show, so I'm super excited. Right now, we're at Studio AO's, the Studio 845 360 Route 211 in Middletown, New York, and Demola is letting us use this spot, so we're pretty excited about that. So, exactly. So I am with Aya Faraoni. I mean, just a great person to know. I know we first met. I received a call from her saying that she was looking for somebody to do a mix for one of her
Yes, for the fashion
shows.
show.
And which one was this one? The New York City.
That was
right?
the New York City Fashion Week back in 2017.
Yes.
So we've been working together for
Almost 2 years,
almost
right?
2 years.
So this is New York City Fashion Week. Like this is the creme de la creme. And I had done some other mixes for other people before, but never something as big as this. So I did it for her. Everything worked out
and
well.
everyone loved the music. Everyone was like, "Hoo-hoo."
I don't think anybody was caring about the music. I think they were more worried about the pieces.
Yeah, but they
and
were
all that
dancing
kind
at
of
the
stuff.
same time.
Well, I appreciate that. So she went out. I mean, she just killed it. She did so awesome. And then you also got invited to go to
Paris, yes.
Paris.
The New York City Fashion Week was a sold-out show. People were falling in line, and it was more than 300 people that went in, and everybody else got sent home because it was sold out. And then I was invited to Paris Fashion Week, which was in October, 2 months after that. And then I had a show there, and I won an award, which is the Best Fashion Designer and Fashion Line Fall 2018.
I mean, it's kind of like she came in, she said, "Listen, world, here I am. Hear me roar. It's time to take over." And that's exactly what she's doing. She's done now. Since you've done Fashion Week in New York City, how many other fashion shows have you been a part of since then?
Oh, since then, there's been quite more, because that fashion show in New York City where I first met you, that was my very first time that kind of like I launched my handbags to the world, literally. And then after that, I had the Paris Fashion Week, and I also got invited for another New York Fashion Week, because New York Fashion Week have 2 seasons, which is February and September. And I got invited for another one in February, which is for FIFI Fashion Week, which is short for Fashion Industry's Finest Independent Fashion Designers. So I was one of the 12 ones that they picked.
Now, let's bring it all back. Let's rewind. Let's rewind everything back.
Yes.
When did fashion become a part of your life?
It's been a part of my life growing up. My parents have 2 businesses. We have cacao business, which we export cacao for makeup and chocolate. And the other side of that is my parents have a fashion store where we sell men, women, and children's clothing, shoes, and kitchenware.
Where?
In Philippines, in Davao, Philippines. And my dad always brought me to like when we go to shows, when we go to other places where we sell clothes for people that cannot go to other cities to buy clothing. So we do that, and it's been like my inspiration, because whenever I sell something, like people like love what I pick, what I put on them, or what I help them to dress on. And so that's when my inspiration about fashion grew, and my passion about it grew.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did it become real to you to actually, you had the fashion store with your family and you've loved it, and it's okay to love fashion, but when did it become a reality to you that you wanted to be involved in fashion and start creating fashion for other people to wear?
Okay, I'm gonna start really from where it really started.
That's good. That's good.
Because I always just jumped into when I launched the handbags, but really the IS Threads was it started in 2010.
Okay.
I moved here in the U.S. in 2009, and I had that feeling that I want to break the cycle of poverty in the Philippines and somehow bring something from Philippines globally.
Yes.
So I started IS Threads as a clothing store, which I showcased clothing that are made by women in the Philippines. And then I started thinking about the environment because our little village got hit by a big cyclone Pablo in 2012. So I thought of leading a revolutionary change for people and for planet. And so I went into sustainability part of fashion, which is sustainable fashion. So I launched IS Threads handbags in 2017.
Gorgeous handbags.
Oh,
Gorgeous
thank
handbags.
you. Yes, so that's our premier products right now, and I'm so happy that people are starting to get to notice it. Yeah.
So you have the dresses and you have the sustainable handbags. For those that may not know anything about sustainable products, what exactly is a sustainable handbag?
Yes, our sustainable handbags are made out of plant fibers, and they are hand woven by artisans in the Philippines. It literally supports a lot of livelihood programs in the Philippines because it supports the people that harvest the products, and there's no trees that are affected by it because the branches regenerate growth so quickly. There's also communities that also hand weaves the bags, so that supports them also, and also communities that polish the shells that goes into the handbags and also the wood that goes in the handles. So there are different communities that we
Gotcha. Now, to kind of piggyback off of that, you said the communities that that help make your products. These are your communities back home in the Philippines, right?
Yes, and also other places.
Okay.
yes, so it's all over Philippines. It's
Gotcha.
not just one village,
But it's coming out of Philippines.
Yeah, it's coming out
a
of
bunch of different villages.
Yes.
And then I know that there's some of you go back there and you do work there, right?
Yes, our company have a mission trip called Iris Helping Hands. It's named after my son. So we go back there every year, except for this year because we're rebuilding a school next year.
Gotcha.
So we're skipping this year for the backpacks. So literally every year we give out backpacks, school supplies, flip-flops for hundreds of children, and also feed undernourished children in the Philippines.
Okay, you kind of skipped over something very important. You said building a school.
Oh yes,
That's a big thing to just be like, yeah, we're just building a school. That's what we do.
Well, there's this one classroom school in the province, in a very, very mountain area in Davao del Norte, Philippines, where there's 70 students that goes there. And because of the poverty of the area, those 70 students have different ages, but they go there in one classroom from first grade to sixth grade.
Gotcha.
They all have one teacher. And their classroom, the roof is only a woven coconut leaves, if you can believe that. And their floor are just bare floor. And some of the kids just sit on the floor. So we're aiming to rebuild that school, at least give them a comfortable, learning
environment.
area.
Yes,
learning
exactly.
environment. Yes.
That's awesome. And then, do you have can people donate? Like, I understand proceeds from your handbags, right, goes out there. Is there like a website or something that people can help with that mission of yours with
Yes,
Iris?
as it gets closer, we're gonna build a GoFundMe
Okay.
for people that wanna help, or maybe they can call us also if they wanna donate a roof,
Gotcha.
do a certain part of the building.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So you got to stay tuned because that's something super big, super big. I mean, that's awesome. That not only is she representing the Philippines, but she's also making sure that she's helping them out and she's
Yes.
sending money back, and she's doing philanthropist things out there and taking care of the education, the agriculture, and all that kind of stuff. So that's awesome.
Thank you.
So looking forward, what do you have planned for this year? Like, we're not even down the line, we're not there yet, but just this year, the next few coming months? What do you guys have planned? What's on the agenda for Aya's Threads?
Well, I'm actually getting busy right now because our next show is going to be in another New York Fashion Week in September, but it's going to be in National Geographic
okay.
in Times Square.
Nice.
And there's going to be big, player coming in, and our muse, I can't reveal yet, but it's going to be a bigger celebrity.
Gotcha.
So we're preparing for that and just getting our premier products, getting more exposure out there to the world. Yeah.
Now you've had a bunch of different models that have come through that have helped out your different events. What criteria do you kind of have for models to be able to do your modeling for your clothing line?
Okay, now I want to say that we are also a company that not only support sustainability, but also support diversity and inclusion. So we embrace all types of not only women, but also all types of human being, either transgender or gay. We support that. We that's what the beauty that we want to portray. Anybody can wear our products, any age, any size, any color, any ethnical background, and genderless. Yeah.
That's awesome. So we talked about you giving back to the community in the Philippines, but you're also doing a lot of work up here. And recently you donated towards an event that we put together, myself and Josephine Bloomfield, which was the Prom Expo. And what that was Prom Exchange, sorry. And what that was a free event for high school teenagers to be able to come through, free dresses, free suits, handbags, all this kind of stuff, anything for going towards prom. We had a bunch of vendors coming in, and what we did was we wanted to put together a big package and make it so that one of the prom couples that win would be able to go basically to the prom for free. So Aya was just so awesome, and she donated, first of all, she donated 3 of her actual dresses that walked the runways both in Paris and New York City, and she also donated one of her handbags. And I mean, they walked that. First of all, the 3 models that we had, Sanchia, Barbara, and Kiara, did phenomenal. They looked so good in the dresses.
Yes, I love all the pictures.
we're actually going to post up a picture on the video here so you can see it. But they did a great job, and we're very thankful to Aya for donating that and being a part of what we were trying to do. Do you have any other community things that you're a part of right now?
Well, that's actually a big part of my community, collaboration in Warwick, not just in Warwick, but in Orange County, because my dresses are zero waste fashion dresses. That's we want to inline that into our sustainability theme of our company. So I design our dresses using waste fabrics, vintage hats, waste trimmings that are from other businesses in Orange County, like Hope Chest and Socology. So we because we want to support the recycle, reuse aim of the community.
All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut into one of the actual videos that Aya has supplied for us to show you some of which one. Now, is this going to be New York City or Paris?
How about we do both?
That's good for us. I mean,
that's
good for you. That's good for you, I'm sure. So we're going to cut into these videos. Enjoy. I mean, I know I was super proud of her going out there and representing Orange County in this area. So,
and with your music,
I appreciate that. So take a look, and we'll be right back.